Thank you for joining me. This is Natasha Oquindo, and I just want to say hello, next level. Join me. This is going to be good. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Natasha Oquindo. And also, and you'll be able to see this episode on there as well. Subscribe. Make sure if the show has been blessing you so far, then make sure you go ahead and subscribe to that YouTube channel. Make sure you go ahead and download and even do this for me. Go ahead and give a rating to the show, whether it's on Apple Podcasts, whether it's on Spotify Podcasts, and all the other podcasting streams. I'm on it. Power to prosper. Now, I said hello, next level, because I want you to understand three things today. So I want you to get your pen and paper and jot this down. And I won't even be before you long on this episode, guys. Listen, there are three entry level components of your next level. I'm going to give you today to know that when you're entering into your next level, when it truly introduces itself. And so that's why I titled this one, Hello, Next Level, because that's exactly what it does. The next level of your life presents itself, but there is a specified way that it presents itself. And so the first thing I want to talk about, one of those components is the introduction, meaning the introduction of your next level. How do you know that you are being introduced to your next level? Your next level is introduced to you by way of a problem. Let me give you an example. My next level in my weight loss journey, meaning being introduced that I needed to lose the weight, came by way of having problems, heart palpitations and stuff that led me to start going back and forth to the hospital. Now, the crazy thing was, nothing was wrong, had no diabetes, no high blood pressure, or nothing major going on. But just because my health took a turn, the first thing I went to was I was overweight. That was the first thing my mind went to. And so I had to start doing something about that. That's just one example, right? And I've talked about this before, but I knew that God was calling me to the next level because the introduction into that next level was a problem. This has been consistent throughout my walk with the Lord, throughout every phase or every process. When it was time to enter into the next level of my process, it introduced itself to me by way of a problem. Why? Why? This brings me to number two. I told you there are three things. Number two is challenge. Challenge. Number one was introduction by way of a problem. Number two is challenge. You are challenged to come to a place of resolution to that particular problem. And so when the thing came, I started going back and forth to the hospital. Nothing major was wrong, but it triggered. I noticed that it was a challenge being presented, and I was being challenged to go ahead and lose the weight. You may be being challenged with a problem right now. Maybe it's communicating with a significant other. You keep having the same argument over and over. The problem is presenting itself because you're being challenged to come to a resolution in that area. It may be not seeing eye to eye with your kids. You're being challenged to come to a place of resolution on how to communicate and come to resolve the problem between you and your kids, right? Maybe it's your business. Maybe you're being challenged with something in your business. Maybe it's getting clients into your business. Maybe it's ministry. Maybe it's getting people to join your ministry. These different things are introductions to your next level, meaning the problem shows up and now you're being challenged to come up with a resolution for the problem, right? You're being challenged to come up with a resolution on how to what? Resolve that problem. And so here goes number three. Now, number three, I call number three reveal. right? So number one was introduction, which came by way of problem, challenge, which came by way of coming up with a resolution for the problem, and then reveal, meaning how you determine if you discern it right, to resolve the problem or not, whether you resolve it or not. It God reveals to you the next area He's getting ready to grace you to operate in for the next level. So how you resolve the problem, or if you do or not, it determines the measure of grace that you're getting ready to have. Why? He introduces that problem to you. He challenges you to come up with a resolution. Why? Because he wants you to solve. He wants you to be able to solve it. So here it is. You're trying to solve a problem, right? In order to solve a problem, that way you're fit to help somebody else who may be having that problem. And now, when you come to a place to solve it the way God have intended, then now He's revealing to you the measure of grace that you're getting ready to have, or the area that you're getting ready to have. Because I know a lot of people are becoming coaches, life coaches, business coaches, success coaches, mindset coaches, spiritual coaches, just all type of coaches. But in order to get in a place of expertise, you have to have faced that problem, been challenged to come up with a solution, to come up with a resolution, and be the solution to that problem for somebody else. Now, it may not even be coaching. You might be a minister. Of course, you're going to be processed to such a degree where you're going to be introduced with a problem and challenged to come up with a resolution and be the solution, right? And so God is trying to reveal to us in this time the different areas that He graced us to be a solution for someone's problem. Are we getting that? Are we getting that? And so hopefully just this tidbit, I just wanted to drop in and drop this nugget, right? So don't faint while you're being introduced to a problem. Know that that's your next level appearing to you. Now, when it appears to you, you ask God to walk you through. What is it that He wants? What is He trying to get out of you in this challenge? What is it that He's trying to reveal to you? What area of life that He's trying to reveal to you? Whether it's to help your family, whether it's to help, someone connected to your life, whether it is for them to see you go through it and come out of it. Regardless of what, He's getting ready to grace you like never before. And you got to be ready and understand it. So, because you know how we are. When it comes to problems, we start being fearful. We start getting frustrated. We start getting heavy spirited, depressed, right? Instead of doing those things, know that the next level that God has for you is now knocking at your door. It is now knocking at your door because He called you to it. He called you to the next level. And so in order to really enter into the threshold of operating and navigating in that new level, you need a grace. And so that grace comes to us through a problem that we've been called and challenged to solve. So don't miss the opportunity to be a solution to someone's problem today, right? This has been Power to Prosper. I'm your host, Natasha Oquendo. Visit my website at natashaoquendo.com. Go and get the free gift. Also, make sure you go and subscribe to my YouTube channel to also continue to watch this visibly if you like. And also give me a review. Give me 5-star review if you can. If it's blessing you, if it's being a blessing to you, go ahead and click the 5 stars. Amen. Also, look at some other things on my website. If you're looking to work closer with me, as in some life coaching, relationship coaching, I also do the Success Lab. and many other things that you can find on the site that you may need. You can also purchase Declare Your Power. It's like an affirmation or declaration for you to get it in your spirit, hear it in your ears over and over to get your mindset to the place where you know that you're powerful, right? This has been Power to Prosper. I love you guys. Till next episode, be blessed.